Hey guys, welcome back to the TMI Podcast. It's Ty.
Molly.
And Andy.
So we haven't... How long has it been since we've done like a proper podcast? Because like our last episode we went on the trampoline.
Asha.
What the fuck?
Sorry guys, Asha's a bit noisy.
Asha, come here.
Good girl. Yeah guys,
she's
sorry,
trying
Asha's a
some
bit
flax. And she's too short to jump up
on the
there.
noisier side. But
Anyway,
yes,
it's been like 4 months, I'd say.
yeah, we haven't filmed a solid podcast since like last year. So we did the trampoline episode and that was fun. And then what did we do? We did that Rainbow's End vlog.
Asha. Yeah, we did the Rainbow's End vlog like a couple weeks ago. But we haven't actually done a sit down.
Yeah, just like talk.
Like, because I would say our beefing video was not a sit down talk.
What was our beefing video?
When we like squashed the beef.
That definitely wasn't. That was like staged.
Okay, guys, what's the first thing?
So if you guys don't know, we've written some notes down now.
Because
So
we always forget what to talk about.
Yeah, and we just yap, and I have to like cut it all out. So first we've got Anna Paul or first day back at school.
First day back at school?
Yeah.
Should we do the
that's what I
Anna
was
Paul
thinking.
later?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, before that, we do have to come clean about something, everybody. We did lie a little bit
In our vlog. So
in our Rainbow's End
like
vlog.
our neighbours like gardening or something.
Yeah, sorry
So,
about that.
Don't mind that.
So basically, we had it, so it was a climax of me being scared to go on the stratosphere. But what you didn't see is when we weren't filming, we went on the stratosphere like
Twice.
twice before we did that. So
Yeah,
Fuck,
so-
guys, it like actually malfunctioned though.
that wasn't
It
fake.
did.
wasn't fake.
That wasn't fake.
So I wasn't actually scared to go on the stratosphere.
Yeah, that was just so we had a bit of like a storyline, and
Yeah.
something to follow.
Sorry for lying to you guys.
Yeah, but it's okay. It was a good video.
It wasn't a harsh lie. It
Yeah,
wasn't,
so,
like,
but yeah, Andy
bad.
said earlier that it did malfunction when we went on it. So do you want to explain on that, Andy?
Didn't we already say it in the Rainbow's End vlog?
Yeah, but we didn't go into detail.
Alright, so
Like-
me, Ty, Molly, sorry, I should say Ty, Molly, and I, we went on the stratosphere and then it went over once and then it tried to go, but it lost all its momentum, so it came back down and then it came over again and then it kind of went really high for like a couple more times, but didn't go over, right?
Yeah, so it normally goes over 3 times in a row. And it went over once and went up and didn't go over and swung back down.
And it wasn't like serious, but it was just something
Yeah.
to talk about.
Did you
Fuck
guys
off.
see, like, Beyonce won everything at
She
the
won
Grammys?
every Grammy pretty much.
And that was just a bit like, oh, like, even she was surprised if you
Yeah.
see the video.
Yeah, she looked like she was about to throw hands.
I know,
Because she's like, oh.
she's like a ninja.
Wait,
So, yeah.
I actually love Beyonce, but I do think Billie was a bit robbed from that.
Yeah, I think she didn't even win one Grammy, you know?
Who?
Billie Eilish.
She's won like 7.
Yeah.
No, like, not this year. She didn't win
No.
a single Grammy this year.
But I think everyone was just scared of her.
Are we talking
Yeah.
about the first day back at school or?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
So,
now, if you guys don't know, we are year 10s. So that doesn't mean that the new year 9s are here.
we've been back for 2 days, and today's a holiday, public holiday,
Yeah.
so we have to go back tomorrow.
The year 9s are weird, though.
Bro, there's 2 year 9s that I like, and I don't like any of the rest of them.
Who?
And Kaya and Boston.
Oh, I freaking love Kyle, bro.
No, but on the bus, all the year 9s had stolen all of the back of the bus's spots. And Kaya,
The
It's
year
not like-
10 spots.
But it's not like we deserve it either because we're year 10s.
We
but-
deserve it more than the year 9s.
yeah, but they literally, like, they've been sitting there for ages, and then the year
Yeah.
9s came and thought they were top shit, and then came and took
Yeah.
all of the spot. Not many of them go on your bus, though,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's mainly
they
a year
did the
10
first
and-
day.
did they?
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
to stand.
Yeah, we had to stand and all the year 9s were at the back.
Yeah, because they all stay together as a group. So, like, all the year 9s will catch the same bus because they don't want to, like, lose their friends. And at PMO.
You know, I think I should have.
Wait, back to the story. So,
We can
Favorite.
circle back to that.
Well, what were you
actually.
guys talking about?
The year 9.
Well, can I say the story?
Fine.
So, our favourite year 9, who I've been friends with for a while, she was on the bus. Hi. She
5
was
years I've been friends with that girl, guys.
she was on the bus, and then she was like sitting with Ty. And there were these really annoying year 9s,
Yeah, I
like
had to fight for our seats,
little
though.
year 9s in front of us, and they were like,
They wouldn't have been over.
They had big egos and they were
Yeah.
probably 4'11".
yeah, they were literally like tiny. They looked like year 6s.
They looked like cookies.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with year 9s, but when they
No.
come in thinking they're top,
I feel like a
fucking
bit of a hypocrite because we were literally year 9s. Like,
yeah, but also we didn't think we were like top.
no,
Like we knew that
and I
we had
wasn't.
to rebuild.
I don't think I was that annoying as year 9, but
Like,
these
I don't
kids.
feel like I don't think I'm better than them, because I'm low key like we were year 9s 3 months ago, but
Mhm.
like they can be really bitchy, the year 9s. Which,
Yeah, I know. Like I've had, because they were the top at their old school, so now
Yeah.
they think they're the top at the new school.
But they're not.
But like you have to rebuild. Like
Yeah.
I've rebuilt my whole school career in the last year. You know.
For these year 9s, they were like making fart sounds and blaming it on their friends. And it was so annoying,
They were just very loud and like
yeah, they were
yelling.
obnoxious. That's the right word to describe them.
Jake.
Yeah. And then so I told I was getting annoyed at them, and she's like, "Oh, do you want me to pour water on them?" And I was like, "Yeah, do it." So she like suctions her water in like her straw,
Yeah.
and then she puts it over their head, and she lets go so that all the water comes out, and it was a lot more water than I thought.
It was like the whole straw. It was like a Frank Green straw. So it's like a big long straw.
and then and it was cold water as well.
it was like it looked
Yeah.
freezing. Like,
And
know,
they,
you
like,
can tell.
Turned around and me and Molly are like pissing ourselves laughing.
Guys, you think me unfair?
No,
No, but
me
you
and
were
Ty were
like-
actually.
You were like containing yourself, and then you and like, oh, the AC is broken, guys. Don't sit there.
We told them that the like AC above them was malfunctioning all the time, and that
Freaking.
we told them not to sit in those seats or
Yeah,
anywhere in the back.
Me and Molly started going along with it after we
Stopped.
contained
Yeah.
ourselves. But I was like pissing myself because I was just there listening to my music, and I look over and just like straight on this year 9's head.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
It was really funny, guys.
it was so funny.
It was really funny yesterday. It's not as funny now though. I wish I filmed it.
Yeah. No, but then they would have known it was like a prank and we can't do it again.
We should do it again if they sit back there.
Guys, we've actually gone through all the notes.
Anyways, guys, so I was at school yesterday, and I wanted to swap classes, but it turns out I was too late and I couldn't swap my subjects anymore, which pissed me off because I wanted to switch them.
Oh,
What
no.
What about Anna Paul?
Yeah, that's our last topic we've got here, and it's been 10 minutes.
Oh.
We can just wing it. So, what side are you guys on for Anna Paul?
I honestly,
Opa.
I don't know. I feel like I'm more on Anna's side.
You're like, I don't get why that.
Some of the shit she's done, I like. Some things it's a bit harder than the other things that she gets picked on. If you see where I'm coming from, like that she was like she felt poor.
Yeah, I don't like that.
How
I-
far can you feel poor? You
I-
just are poor.
Also, I feel like it's not that deep, you know, like, I think what that other girl was saying, I think it could be maybe just, like, exaggerated. And, like, maybe she did hug a fan who was really sweaty. And then she was just making a noticing, like, that person was really sweaty
Yeah.
and a bit
If I
uncomfortable
was
to
with one of
hug.
my good mates and like someone came to hug me, they were really sweaty, like drenched in sweat. Like,
I would not want to hug them.
well, I would hug them obviously, but I don't think I would.
Would you?
Like, if it was a fan. But I don't really do hugs anyway, so.
I don't
he
think
gets
I
famous when
would.
he's older. I swear there's something there. He gets famous when he's older, and he is on the street, and you guys see him. You don't go up to him because he'll be mean.
Yeah, I'm pretty mean, eh?
I'm just kidding. He'll be kind.
I'm so mean.
He's so
Ty,
sweet.
have you ever had anyone ask to take your photo?
Yes, actually I have.
Really?
So, this is a pretty funny story. So we had this like random guy come knock on our door, and we're like, okay, because he was like one of those people who knock on doors like selling a product.
Oh.
So then he was like talking about solar panels, and he was like, there was a way to get free solar panels or something.
It's like a pyramid scheme.
Yeah, I know. I was like, okay, blah, blah. I was like, I'll just get my parents. And then my parents were talking to him about getting free solar panels. Or maybe, I don't even know if it's free, just getting solar panels. And then they had to go off to, like, find some paperwork. And then I was just talking to him because I was left alone. And then it came up, like, what our favourite shows were. And he was like, oh, I don't know if you've seen it, like, it's on Netflix. And I'm like, oh, like, what is it? Then he goes, oh, it's like, it's about, like, with that kid with antlers, and he's, like, half deer. And I'm like, oh, is it Sweet Tooth? And he was like, oh, have you heard about it? And I was like, yeah, I know a little bit about it. And then I walk off, I was like, oh, I want to go get some water. And I just run to my mum, and I'm like, Mum, his favourite show is Sweet Tooth. And then my mum goes back to him like 5 minutes later and was like, oh, is your favourite show Sweet Tooth? And then he goes, yeah. And then she goes, oh, Ty's like actually doing some stunt work on Sweet Tooth right now. But this was obviously when I was filming season 2, and it obviously can't be like really known that I was filming because we're kind of filming secretly. So I was like, oh yeah, I'm doing some stunt work on that show right now. And then he was like, oh my god, and he started tweaking out and was like, you know, like when those famous people like meet Beyonce.
Yeah.
And he was like jumping up and down, like running back and forth. And I was like, oh, okay. So that made me a bit like uncomfortable. So I kind of just left, and I was in the lounge watching TikTok. And then when he was about to leave, he asked my dad, he was like, can I take a photo with your son? And my dad was like, sure. My dad was like, Ty, come get a photo with him. So I was like, okay. And then I took a photo with him. And yeah.
What? We're talking normally.
It's 1 o'clock. Guys, we woke up Nessie Noodle.
Oops.
Anyways, so I feel bad for waking up my mum, guys. Don't think I'm a bad daughter. But
Wow.
can we...
Guys, why don't we
On
talk
good
about what we
terms.
did in the summer? Anyway, I started my summer by going to Christchurch. No, I went to my dad's. Then I came back, and then I went to Christchurch with Natalie. We flew down together.
Fun. I started my summer in a crash out.
My flight was delayed like 6 hours. We got to the airport. I always get to the airport like an hour before my flight if I'm flying through security, like on a bigger plane.
Yeah.
They got there like 20 minutes before. We got to security, and like we got to the check-in desk, and there was a fat line. Like that would take like half an hour to get through, and I was like literally tweaking out. At this point, it was like 10 minutes before our flight. And then they like emergency called us, and they were like, anyone who's flying to Christchurch, come up to the desk now. And so we did that, and then we got through security, like all rushing and stuff. We didn't have time for breakfast. I had to wake up at like 4 a.m. for this flight. And then we got there, and it kept on delaying and delaying and delaying.
Yeah.
And then it changed gates, and again delaying and delaying and delaying. And then they were like, oh, surprise, your flight is now going to be departing at like, it was like 10:30 or 11:30, and it was meant to be going at like 6 a.m.
Fire.
And then it got delayed again after that.
Well, at least you didn't miss that.
Yeah.
When we went to New York, we had a layover in Houston Airport. And if you guys have never been to Houston Airport, it is so hard to navigate.
So bad.
And there's legit people like with guns everywhere just staring at you.
No, there's not.
Yeah, there is. When we walk, they have like big...
The security people, though.
Yeah. They have big, like, guns. And it's like, okay, but it's so hard to navigate. We went on that, like, bloomin' sky train thing. And we went to the wrong side of the airport, like, 20 minutes before our flight.
Wait, can I add something here?
Okay.
So, it was my, like, 2 weeks before my surgery, the time we went to America. So, I could barely...
So she had a broken ACL at this time.
And a broken meniscus and a fractured tibia. And the tibia is the second largest bone in the body, I think. Don't quote me on that. But, like, it was very painful for me. But I was walking fine. Because, you know, I'm just her. So, and then we were running late for our flight, so I had to run. No, this was at LAX. I had to run around LAX with a fucked knee.
No, that was in Houston. We didn't have to run in LAX because we didn't have a layover there.
Bro, when I went to England, not the last time, but the time before, it was in like 2023, and that one was in, that was when all the flooding was happening in Auckland. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And so my flight, like a day before, they were like, oh, surprise, it's been cancelled. And I had school. Like, it was at the very end of summer holidays. Like, it was this time that my flight was cancelled. And we were, like, freaking out. And my dad, like, stresses. We had to have an extra week in England, which I'm not complaining.
What a shame.
And then on our next flight, we had to fly through Houston. And my dad, because it hadn't said anything on the, like, booking that we needed a visa. So we got to the airport, like, way early because my dad's very anxious about flying.
You need a visa if it's, like, a layover.
Yeah. And they were like, oh, where's your passport? And then he was like, gave us our passport. And then like, where's your visa? And my dad's like, visa. And then it took like, lucky we were early because my dad was literally panicking. I was crying, trying to get a visa like really fast. And it can take like up to a week for one to like come through. But luckily, mine came through literally last minute. We had 1 more minute before check-in closed. We ran in, checked in, ran through security, ran to our gate, and then we made it.
Yeah, we had to run to our plane in Houston. Then we got on and the AC was broken. And this was in summer in Texas.
Oh my
gosh.
gosh.
It was 40 degrees Celsius outside. So that's about like 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
It was so humid too. Like, it was disgusting.
And then the pilot refused to fly because it wouldn't cool down fast enough in the plane.
Yeah, I think the pilot had like a hissy fit or something.
We had to wait there for 3 hours in this hot plane.
Was it 3 hours we had to sit there?
No, it was probably like 1 or 2, to be
Stop
honest.
moving your toes, Indy.
Guys, so should we tell them about our beach day after this?
Ah!
That was a big noise.
This is boring topics and nobody's gonna fucking watch this. We're talking about how we had to run through airports.
No.
This isn't interesting.
When I was at Houston Airport, I had a 6-hour layover and we didn't know where our planes were supposed to go because we just went on connecting flights and we didn't have our boarding passes.
Nobody's gonna fucking
We
want
had
to
a
talk about
3-hour
this.
layover.
No one's gonna
And then
watch
this
it.
survey lady came up to me and asked me to fill out a survey about Houston Airport.
Nobody cares. I want to talk about some juicy shit.
What?
Indeed.
What's
I
there to
watched
talk about?
the cancelled podcast and the first thing they spoke about was getting a colonoscopy. And they get like millions of views.
But they're funny.
Okay, so am I. Guys, if you don't know me, I'm actually pretty funny, IRL.
That
Hi,
just
I don't
makes
think
so
you can
less
call
funny.
yourself funny.
Well, I just did. I wrote myself a letter for my... I wrote myself a letter for my lunchbox on the first day.
What did it say?
I said, Ty, you're such an amazing ray of sunshine. And I was like, from Ty.
Oh.
Demure.
Yeah.
Guys.
Guys, we're going to the beach after this.
Yeah, we are. Oh, I have just sent a video of me swimming.
Who's going to the beach?
Us.
Us, you're
Not
coming.
me.
Indy, yes, you are.
So I've just seen a video of me swimming to my outdoor ed teacher because we're going on a snorkeling school trip and it's like a legal thing that he has to know we all have to swim. So we have to take a video of us swimming to send to him so he knows we won't drown.
I'll take a video of you. Can you take a video of me?
Yeah. Should we take the GoPro so we can get some in the water shot?
Yeah. Should we take a video to send to our outdoor ed teachers and then pretend we're drowning in the video? Like,
Should we play the video right here? What is up, guys? Editor Ty here. I'm not putting that in the video. I can't be bothered. To be fair.
yeah, like
so that's why they
before
don't want you to wag.
before they didn't like if you didn't come to school, they didn't call the parents. They just assumed they were like sick or something. And then people, I don't know if it was in New Zealand. I'm pretty sure my mom told me it was. One girl got like taken on her way to school. And then, like, after, like, weeks of her not showing up, the school, like, finally discovered something was wrong or something. And they called the parents, and then they're like, well, we thought she was at school or something.
Guys, our
The whole
school's...
time? The
No,
time for a couple
I don't
weeks?
know.
So they just thought she was sick for a couple weeks.
Yeah.
But, guys, our school starts 30 minutes earlier now.
No?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. No.
20 or
Yeah.
30, 20 or
20.
30, 20. And it ends at the same time. So we're there for an extra 20 minutes. We're there
Yeah,
for 8 hours.
But now it's just because we have tutor in the middle of the day.
Yeah, it's like, it's so pointless. We don't need tutor every day.
Bro, and we don't even do anything in tutor.
We legit just sit there.
Guys, we got a new dean. Because sometimes the deans just pop out.
Oh my gosh,
What are
you
you
know the
doing?
last, Mr.
What are you doing?
Sorry, you know Mr.
Oh, you
Yes.
don't need to apologize. I'm like, what the fuck?
He got fired.
For what?
Wait,
Blessing.
no, it wasn't Mr.
Oh.
It was the hot one. Who was the hot one with
The
glasses?
Delph.
No, the hot deputy principal with glasses. Was
The
that?
blonde one?
Yeah, that was Mr. Yeah,
Hot?
Mr. W. He got fired.
Excuse me, and you call me weird for thinking Mr. Hot?
I don't even know who Mr.
And then
is.
you teacher?
The new P teacher's so fine.
He's so hot.
Guys, it's been 30 minutes.
Okay, we'll just wrap this up. But
Wrap this up.
they basically told him that he was too laid back and that he had to leave or he would get fired.
He was laid back.
Yeah.
He was strict.
He was a G.
He was swearing at me once. That's not interesting. The viewers don't want to
No,
hear
but like
that.
the interesting stuff we go into detail with.
Can I go now? Not that I don't like filming.
Can we
this
wrap?
And you don't like filming this podcast.
I do.
We had to drag you to get here. It took us,
I do like
took us
filming
3
it.
hours to get you to come and film.
No, it did not. I had to do my
Did.
makeup. I had to do my
When did
makeup.
you wake
Look at
up?
what these
We woke up
filmers.
at 11:30,
I woke up at 10:55.
so it took us 4 hours.
No. You
Yeah.
didn't tell me because we made a time that we were gonna film at 12, and then Molly had to do her makeup. I had to do my makeup.
Didn't even do makeup.
I had to do my makeup.
It's 1:30, Indy, so it took you an hour to get ready.
Stop falling this on me. It's not my fault.
Indy, can you just check that your microphone still is like power, so that's still on?
Yeah, it is.
Oh my god, it made it through.
No,
Guys,
you
I didn't know if
TMI.
Indy's mic was gonna make it through. Got an extra mic now.
Give it to me. Hey guys, so today we're going to be interviewing Ty Mealings.
Hey.
Ty, what's your favourite part about school?
When Indy's sick.